So a lot of people are asking, what's my next step? How do you get on sets? And how you get on sets is basically setting yourself up to get on sets. Now, I know that you just would love to be able to just apply for a job and interview for a job, and now you got a job in the film industry. But the film industry is not like that. The film industry is freelance. How do you get professional jobs when you don't have professional experience? So a lot of us are kind of disappointed that it's difficult, but let me tell you something. It's actually an advantage, because if you know how to do this, you're going to be able to work in the film industry for the rest of your life, where everybody else will be scratching their heads on how do you do it. Just starting the process of being able to leave the 9 to 5 job and start getting freelance work is the first thing. That's really important, because the film industry is freelance and it's just a bunch of shoots. So you want to be able to replace the income that you're making now with Monday through Friday with freelance work. So there's many different kinds of freelance jobs, side jobs that pay really well, that I teach our A-listers, our people inside my program, to do. And they fill them in between their film shoots, and they pay $25 an hour. So they're making $250, $300 per day doing these freelance jobs. That's typically way more than most people are making in their Monday through Friday, 5 days a week. They can make it a couple of days doing freelance work. So that's the first thing that I teach our A-listers to do. The second thing is to get on shoots on the weekends. Get on your first 20 shoots where you're helping out with camera, where you're helping with art department, where you're helping with sound, where you get a chance to act. So now you become a filmmaker on the weekends. Initially, it's just on the weekends because you've got the Monday through Friday and you're working on your freelance work. Shoots solves everything. I really believe in doing. Learn by doing. That's how you get the confidence too, because you're exposed to it. That will give you what you need to now be ready to get these professional jobs. Many of us are trying to get the professional jobs where we haven't really done anything. We don't have anything on our resume. We don't have a reel. We just keep being stuck in like the Monday through Friday with really wanting to be in the work in the film industry, but it's never happening, which is also in the chat. Like, people have been trying for a year or 4 years or 10 years or 6 months or whatever. Even like 1 month is too long. I mean, if you want to be in this business, you want to be in it now. Like, you wanted to be in it yesterday. So the elements are getting freelance work so you can leave the 9 to 5, getting on your first 20 shoots. And then the third element is building a reel. Now, what I recommend that you do is shoot 3 15-second clips for a reel. A lot of people think that you have to go to film school to build a portfolio. And you spend $100,000 and then you have a portfolio. Here we go. But the fact is that I've seen a lot of those and they are not very good. What happens is filmmakers tend to fall in love with their shots, and you're making me look at the credits for way too long. You're making me look at a shot for way too long. You're making me watch something that has bad audio, or it doesn't have enough shots that come together to tell the story, or it doesn't have a story, or it's bad dialogue or bad acting. And this can all be solved. It can be solved very quickly by learning exactly how to shoot that 15-second spot in a professional way. You combine these 3 elements together, where you got your 20 shoots, your freelance, and you've got 3 clips for your reel. Now you're ready to get on these big professional sets. And you're going to have stuff that you can show people, and you're going to have been on shoots already, and you're going to have that confidence, and you're going to know how to help, and you're going to know when they need help, and you're going to know what people do on set already. So you come in with get it factor. And now it's time to start building your base. And your base is made at Netflix, your base at National Geographic, your base at Amazon or Apple, okay? It's going to be on feature films, TV shows, and music videos. You are going to go straight into the type of work that you want to get into as an assistant and work with people that are going to hire you for the rest of your career. They're going to teach you and train you and love you, and you're going to meet them. You're going to get inside. Now, right now, you might be like, I just want to get on those shoots right now. I know you do, but they don't know you and they don't care. They don't care until you've already proven to yourself and them that you'd be great to work with on set. If you commit and you decide that you're doing this, does it really matter if it took you an extra 3 months to get working full-time in the film industry? No. All that you care is that you're working full-time in the film industry, getting acting jobs, getting DP jobs, getting directing jobs. getting sound jobs, getting production design jobs, stunt jobs that you've been trying to get for years and years, and now you're getting them. If you look at our case study page and you watch all those videos, you're going to see people saying, oh yeah, I just worked on Netflix. I just worked with Marvel Films. I made $1,000 a day. I'm a full-time actor, full-time writer. Oh, I just was nominated for an Emmy as an executive producer on a documentary. Real stuff. Okay, so I'm seeing I'm not experienced enough. I'm afraid that I'm not good enough. SAG card is not cheap. I can't, I'm in the wrong place. My biggest fear is that I can't get on these big sets and share my dream. Okay, right now, these concerns are this big in your mind. And that's what you mainly think of when you're like, oh, I'd love to get in the film industry, but my accent, but my anxiety, but my social anxiety, but, I don't have experience. It's like this big in our mind, and we don't solve for it. What I want to tell you is that all we need to do is start. We just need to get on these sets and start, meet these people, start building our own skills, experience, and knowledge. If you are not working consistently, like we have some people here, like I can get some camera jobs, but it's not consistent and I'm losing money and I can't get enough work. You don't know what I'm teaching you. You have not done 20 shoots, built the reel, built the resume, and have gotten all these people calling you all the time for shoots. Because if you did, you won't be saying that. So what we're doing is we're getting so good so you get people calling you all the time for professional work. Yeah. So it is exactly what you hope would happen. That's what we are doing. All right. So lack of knowledge, no problem. I'm going to teach you everything. Got anxiety? No problem. I'm going to teach you what to do with anxiety. And a lot of these things that take up so much of your mind right now, and you're so used to thinking these thoughts of like, this holds me back, this holds me back. The thoughts are still going to be there, but they're going to be in a different place in your mind because you're going to be mostly doing the things I'm teaching you to do, and that's where your focus is going to be. And so therefore, these other things are going to kind of fade away. They're just kind of going to drop off as you build this new life. And you're going to find that that's actually who you are, this person building this new life, not all of the fears and concerns. Those were taking up so much room in your mind because you were stuck. You're not going to be stuck anymore. And you're going to be now building that life that you want, becoming the person that you want to be. That's why I teach Friends in Film, by the way, is for us to become the person that we always wanted to be using the film industry. Okay? So, and the great thing about that is the film industry pays money. So you're learning how to make money in the film industry as you're creating this life. I think that everybody in the world can benefit from getting into the film industry. No freaking kidding. Parents, grandparents, everybody can, because it turns you into who you can be. So if you've always been wanting this, the one thing that's going to hold you back, and I saw it in here, is fear. A lot of us are like, I'm afraid that I'm going to fail. I'm afraid that my social anxiety is going to hold me back or something's going to hold me back. I'm afraid that's what's going to happen. But here's the thing. It's already holding you back. That is what's holding you back. And so it's not going to be worse than what you're already experiencing. What you're experiencing now is the worst thing because you have that and you're stuck. So as you do my programs, you're going to be getting in, experiencing some of that because it is in your brain. But you're going to be experiencing it from a different place in your mind because now that's going to be something like, oh yeah, that used to be something that I would run on myself, but no more. I'm onto myself now. I'm onto myself. So it's going to be a different context that you will now see all of your limitations, right? And what that means is freedom. And that's also feels like money because think about it. When you expand your skills, you expand what you think is possible for yourself when you now are creating a life that you've only dreamed of, but now it's freaking happening. That's freedom. That's money. You'll never go back to 9 to 5 again because now you've built new skills in the professional film industry. Now you got those skills. Why in the world would you ever go back to 9 to 5 and sitting in a company in a room with air conditioning? No, you're always going to be making your career in the film industry once you build this thing and build these skills. I feel you if you're feeling despair, if you're feeling inferior, if you're scared, if you're hopeful, you hope for a better life. I feel you. We are all, every single person that has worked with me over time, which I've been working with a lot of people for the last 15 years, and I know every single one of them. Everybody feels like that when they start. I mean, they haven't done it yet, and they're like, I really want to, you do this because you're like stuck. You've taken it as far as you can go. And now you're like, I want to go to this new place. And so that's what you're using this program for. It's to live this extraordinary life and to actually have somebody tell you step by step how to do it. Have you step by step guide you there. Yeah, that's what this is. Okay, everybody, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys soon.